On the eve of oral submissions in the hearing for the challenge blocking the Guyana Elections Commission from declaring recount results, Mayo Robertson, attorney at law for the appellant, is expressing confidence with the team of lawyers at his side and the arguments that they've put together.
We have put our heads together and we believe we have put together a persuasive set of facts and arguments upon which the court can rest a decision in our favor.
The attorney at law related to this newscast that his client, Misenga Jones, undertook the court challenge because he is legitimately concerned about the election process and, like every citizen, wants to see the correct procedures being followed as outlined in the Constitution. The attorney gave a breakdown of what is being asked of the Chief Justice, Madam Roxanne George.
My client's belief is that in accordance with Article 177, 2B of the Constitution, a declaration must be made based solely on the advice of the Chief Election Officer, based on data he receives from the 10 returning officers, which he then communicates to the Commission.
Mr. Robertson reminded that the doctrine of separation of powers, executive, legislative, and judiciary, is an intrinsic part of the Guyana's constitution, and that neither of these should impinge the other. He stated that Section 22 of the Constitution allows GCOM to make laws, amend the Representation of the People Act, among other things, and that this is an impermissible usurpation of the power and authority of Parliament. Hence, it can be deemed as unconstitutional. The attorney further explained that since Order 60 of 2020, which established the national recount exercise, was effected by Section 22 of the Constitution, then any data emanating from the national recount exercise can also be deemed as unconstitutional.
And therefore, any data derived from that process must be unconstitutional, void, and of no legal effect.
While not outrightly stating that he believes his client stands a chance at receiving a ruling in her favor, the attorney stated that the case was carefully studied, and he remains hopeful that a declaration of the election results can be made as soon as possible.
I wouldn't be bold to predict how the matter is going to go, but I can tell you that this case was carefully studied before it was presented. And the only object is to bring some clarity to the process. We want the election results declared as soon as possible, my client does, but we want it done in a constitution.
Reporting for HGP Nightly News, Wendell Badrie.